Hey everybody, it's Cameron back here at Geeks Gambit. Beautiful Sunday evening. Those of you who've been following along know that I've been talking a lot recently about Against the Darkmaster, a retro clone game from Open-Ended Games. I'm having a lot of fun with it. However, as I talk to people, I realize a lot are not familiar with percentile rules. I don't know, they've been playing for a lot of years, and to me it's kind of second nature. Maybe because I played games like Rolemaster and Harp and Palladium back in the day, and still do somewhat today, but percentile rolls are really not that complicated. I'm going to go ahead and show you here on the screen. Percentile rolls are based on some resolution between 1 and 100. Now, they're always going to be using 2d10, or you can get a 100-sided die. My problem with a 100-sided die is it's a bit too rounded and has a habit of rolling right off the table, and the numbers are really small and close together, and it's just a big bulky die that just is not very effective at its job. So you're going to typically end up using 2d10. You'll see here I have an actual set designed specifically for it. There is a d10 that has numbers instead of 1 through 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, it's got numbers 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 00. Here's the normal one, right? This is one most people are familiar with. They use regularly, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, on a 10-sided die, that 0 is typically counted as a 10, not a 0. So if you've got results 1 through 10 on a single die, on a percentile die, they can be counted toward the 100 or toward the 0, and no, it is not optional how it works. Let's say you roll and you get 0, 0, 8. That's going to end up being an 8. But if you get 0, 0, 3, I guess it's a 3. But if you get 0, 0, and another 0, that's 100. Pretty simple. What if you had a 70 and a 0? Is that 80? No, that's 70. There's 74. 14. See, it's really not too hard. Now, Against the Darkmaster uses an open-ended roll, which means that if I roll higher than a 96, so if I roll, let's say, a 97, I'm going to roll the dice again. So I've got 97 right now, and now I've got a 40. That's going to go ahead and give me 137. Now, if I rolled another 97, I'd have 180 plus 14. What's that? 194. And then I would roll again. And in this case, I'd get 72 off of 194. That's going to be 196 plus 70. That's going to be 266. Now, by the same token, let's say I rolled, let's go for 3, right? So I rolled a 3. I'm going to have to roll again. In this case, I rolled a 41. I'm going to subtract that 41 from 3. So now I'm going to end up with negative 38 as my result. Well, what happened if I rolled a 3 again? I would end up with a 0. However, if I rolled a high result like a 98, I would end up with negative 95 and have to roll again because I rolled higher than the 95. So it's that simple, folks. Percentile dice don't have to be hard. The difference it makes here is that while you can have some pretty large numbers either in the negative or in the positive, most are going to be they're constrained within that 100 range, plus your modifiers, plus or minus your ability scores and your ranks and skills and all those things. So, for the most part, your character's build and development and skills and abilities are going to end up being more important than they would be in a standard D20 game or even a 2D10 game or 2D20 or other games where the integers that you're dealing with are smaller, the bonuses you're dealing with are smaller, and by and large, the results are going to be more reliant upon the dice than the ability of the character. We wanted to give power back to the players and how they build and develop their characters so that the die roll has an impact, but it's not an overwhelming impact. That's why I decided to go with percentile dice, and the game we chose to go with is Against the Darkmaster by Open Ended Games. Be sure to check them out. I'll be back with some more information on the game soon. Until then, remember to be well, be safe, and be awesome, both to yourself and one another.